Okay, we are officially starting today's daily. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't have anything super to say. I did just come back from my microeconomics class. Um, I'm tired. um, I guess I can talk about that. So the last 2 days, I've had some very interesting dreams. I can't really remember the one I had last night all that well, to be completely honest. It's just like one of those. Whenever you're trying to remember a dream, you want to try to write down as much as physically possible the second you wake up. I never do that, and I just try to like remember it as it is. And that generally doesn't work too well. um, which I'm not like happy about or anything like that, but at the same time, I don't find it to be that bad either. Um, would Phase Rush work on him? I feel like Comet might work better. I don't know, but where like I don't really do it, and I just try to remember it. But like yesterday's, I remember pretty darn clearly because it was creepy as all hell. I don't have arachnophobia, but I definitely don't like spiders either. Like I can smush them if the time comes, but like if you show me a stinking tarantula, I'm gonna be like, oh hell no, oh hell no. And I'm going to be walking the other way. But I can like withstand them for, and like if someone has like a tame tarantula, or like when the I can't think of like the name, but when they're not poisonous anymore, when you like remove the things that make them poisonous, I'll be like, okay, we good. Like same with like when you have a snake, you're capable of removing their poison glands, and then they're harmless. Like then you literally just give them food, because most of the times snakes don't even chew their food. They swallow it whole and then digest it whole. um so yeah, like that's something that a snake is capable of doing. And because of that, you are capable of removing the poison glands and their fangs, and then like feeding them a whole rat, and it'll be fine. Um, so yeah, but those are the things that you're capable of doing with that. But as you could probably tell, my dream from yesterday has a lot to do with not snakes, spiders. I wouldn't exactly say wouldn't know or not if it's poisonous, but yeah. So I don't remember the whole setup. I believe I was inside the addition to our house, which we call it the addition area. It's basically a connection. I think the technical term of it is an addition, but we didn't build it there. Like it came with the house. But yeah, there you go. It's just basically a spare room that's separate from the house but still connected to the house. The reason it's separate is because the only way to get there is to either go outside because there's an outside entrance, or go through the garage. Um, so yeah. But I think we were in there, and then we found just like a regular good sized spider, like the size of a quarter. Something that is definitely pretty big, but not big enough to where I'm like, nah. So we find that and we smush it. But right after we find, I think it was like me and I don't remember who else, but I'm pretty sure it was like one of my family members. Um, After that happens, we see another spider. This one is much larger, maybe about the size of your phone. Um, or well, at least my phone at a bare minimum, which is pretty reasonably sized. It'd say like 6 inches. I think my phone is like 6 inches long. I don't actually know, but I do have a ruler next to me and my phone, so there is one way to find out. Where's the regular ruler? That's not there. It is.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Okay, let's find out. How big is my phone? From bottom to top, it's like 5 and 3/4. 5.75. That's roughly what it is. It's about how big my phone is. So because of that, I would say, yeah, like the spider is roughly a 6-inch, like wide and long, like so, like 6 inch by 6 inch spider, and so that's pretty darn big. I'm pretty sure that's smaller than a tarantula, but that's still pretty darn big. And it wasn't a regular spider. It was really weird because it only had like 4 to 6 legs. I don't remember the exact number. Instead of its 8. And it only had whatever the heck it's called, like 2 giant eyes, and then two like crab like claws. So because of this, it was a bit more of a we were assuming it was a bit more of a dangerous spider than what it really was. So we're trying to handle this thing with intense care, and we're just trying to, deal with it in the sense of let's kill it without dying, because the entire thing was also purple, by the way, and generally purple is the poison, is the color of poison. So as I said, like, we were just trying to handle this thing with as much care and consideration as possible. So as I just get done saying care and consideration, we get a book and we smash it. Now you're probably thinking, oh, the book killed it, right? No, it didn't. The book did damage it. I remember it like bleeding, and like part of its limbs were either cracked or like breaking off after that point, but it did not kill it. So I proceeded to like step away, thinking the book killed it and everything, and then it literally digs its way through the entire book and pops up on the other side. Now, I don't care whether you're in a dream, whether it's a movie, or what, but if a spider digs its way through a book, there's a bit of a problem there. And you should very much be questioning your likeliness to survive the event at hand. Is he seriously about to back from that? Looks like I want to kill him, though.
An enemy has been slain.
Um. Okay, but because of everything that happened there, I'm still, I'm a little freaked out. The spider starts chasing us. Me and my family are running. Now, instead of leaving the darn room for whatever reason in the dream, we start running in circles. Trying to avoid it like the plague. We run around all the different sides, running just more and more circles until eventually, I don't remember how, but we managed to smash it with a bigger book. So yeah, bigger book for the win. Dang it. You seriously didn't move forward? Like, I know the bots are... aren't that stupid. Oh, he ulted. I threw my ult too far. That's very annoying. Well, that happened.
Has destroyed a turret.
So we finally did kill it, and then that's when I proceeded to wake up right afterward, looking at its dead body. What was that red fist that I saw on the ground? Is that an animation with Malphite, or?
Shut down.
Okay. So, yeah, we proceeded to, was like we woke up. Well, not we. I woke up and just went on with my day for the most part. Didn't do anything insane and or crazy. Because of this, it didn't really affect me in any major way. As I said, I'm not the fondest of spiders, so it wasn't like this was something that made me super happy to see. But at the same time, I really didn't get freaked out because of it. Why do you keep using your ult to escape?
Rampage. An ally has been slain. Double kill. Your team has destroyed.
So, yeah, we did continue with that. So then I have what transpired today. Now I don't remember any, as I said, I can't really remember any big part of the dream itself. It's not like I'm happy about this, but I truly, I just can't remember what happened. All I remember is me waking up to my dog whining. I remember I had some sort of weird dream, and then I had a continuation off of it afterward. So I was throughout the entire night, you know, I went through some sort of dream. And some sort of dream. After that, I proceeded to about something that I don't know. And where all this stuff happened.
Rampage.
How do I put it? Like, I don't really know, as I said, I don't know what happened, I don't know how it happened, I don't know anything of the sort. The only thing that I really remember is, the fact that is the after effect where where I woke up due to my alarm. And then I fell back asleep. And from me falling back asleep, I then almost was actually late to my class because of it. I proceeded to then wake up a little bit later from my dog. My dog was whining, and I was really like, what is that sound? And then when I got to the point where I was good enough to be like waking up, I'll accept it.
An enemy has been slain.
So, he should be dead. What am I trying to say? So then, yeah, I woke up to my dog then whining because he wanted out of like the room that we keep them in whenever no one's around to watch them. It's not like we lock them up or anything like that, but just like the room that we keep them in when no one can watch them. So because of that, Nothing really happens. As I said, like, I really don't remember that one at all. It's a bit unfortunate, but, you know, sometimes the cookie crumbles.
Let's get this party started.
What's he building? It's Nautilus. Okay. Basically doing the same thing I did, only he focused the Roa a lot faster. And yet I still have more HP. See, like, that's something I'm just so confused about with Gragas. Is, like, I guess, yeah, I have this, which gives 200. What is he at? I'm beating him by 400, and he should gain... How much does he gain from me? He gains 20. He should be, has 100 more on me with that. I just... Ah, man. Or is that like ability power? Yeah, no, 20 health. Like, I think Gragas is too much of a tank for having... Why? I'm trying to end this game. I ran out of things to talk about. So the goal is now to end the game, not to keep it going. Okay. Okay, Jax. I see how it is. I will never give up. Okay, but yeah, that has been my 2 dreams. Stuff. That's really all I got is stuff. And yeah, I'll go to Nautilus just because. It's like the fact that I'm beating him. Okay, this is 200, and that gives a total of 300, but it doesn't give that. That gives it like the max stacks, max of 200 HP. So he was already halfway at 100 HP with this. He was halfway at 100, and yet I was somehow beating him in health. Okay, so I'd be gaining 100, 110, and then 300 bonus health, and yet I was like 500 above him. The fact that my base HP gives me at least like what's it? Okay, so that'd be 300, but then he should have been gaining at least 100 on me, so he should have been at 200. The fact that my base HP gets me like 200 more HP than there and like 300 more HP than him is really stupid, considering how I'm a bruiser and he's a tank. And yet we both have equal amounts of CC. I'd say he has 1 more CC than me. He has a slow. I have a slow. He has a root, a knock-up, and 2 knock-ups. I have a knock-up, 2 knock-ups, and the only thing I'm missing is a root. And yet I do a lot more damage than Nautilus, and yet somehow I get more HP. Oh, but don't worry, guys. I just don't get that armor and the shield that he gets. Oh, wait a minute. I just get to regen a third of my... third. No. I meant to go down, not up. A fifth of my HP after using an ability every 20 seconds or so. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's real great. So there are just so many champions that I find Riot to be really stupid when it comes to equality with champions. Like, I understand, some champions are just going to be stronger with the meta, but usually when it comes to meta, it's because of specific items that are doing really good, or because of a small nerf or buff to a general group of champions, like whenever they rework a large group of or whenever they do the large assassin change or a large mage change, or whenever they guess a single champion can become really good whenever they make a change or add a new one in, but then they usually swap it right out. But then there are the changes like this that I find really stupid, because it's like this champion by definition is better in every way. He's better at him in doing the things that he's supposed to be best at. And yet they think, "Oh yeah, that's fine." Are you sure about that? Like, Gragas does more damage, is more tanky, well, more health tanky. I guess, yeah, he doesn't really get armor and magic resist as much, but oh my, it's going to make a world of a difference. Which it does in some cases, but the majority of games, you'd be surprised how fast you can still chew through it either way. More damage, almost the same amount of CC, lacking in one root. With the health back, the things they do are just very stupid. Riot Games is very stupid in general with a lot of decision making. Okay, but yeah, I'm going to thank you all very much for watching today's daily, and I'm going to bid you all adieu. Goodbye.